Welcome to Polity Migration Insights. Today we're exploring a groundbreaking book, Deport, Deprive, Extradite, 21st Century State Extremism by Nisha Kapoor. This thought-provoking work critically examines how modern states wield policies of control, policies that disproportionately impact marginalized communities. Kapoor's insights are deeply relevant today as debates around migration, national security, and human rights dominate global discussions. It's a book we believe everyone should read. In this review, we'll guide you through its key arguments, real-world examples, and the overarching themes that resonate throughout. Kapoor organizes her analysis around three core state practices: deportation, deprivation of citizenship, and extradition. Far from being mundane bureaucratic processes, these are tools of power designed to marginalize, exclude, and punish. Let's explore each in detail. Deportation is often framed as enforcing immigration laws, but Kapoor reveals it as a political weapon, a tool to silence dissent and control vulnerable communities. For example, individuals accused of extremism can face deportation proceedings without access to a fair defense. Evidence is often withheld, and justice takes a back seat to fear and exclusion. This practice creates a chilling effect, isolating and alienating communities. Kapoor exposes how stripping individuals of citizenship renders them stateless and unprotected. Citizenship is more than a legal status. It's a marker of belonging and inclusion. Yet, modern states weaponize it to exclude, targeting specific religious beliefs or communities of color. This practice reinforces racial and religious hierarchies, leaving already vulnerable groups even more marginalized. Extradition agreements between nations add another layer of control. Kapoor examines cases where individuals are extradited to countries with poor human rights records, bypassing local legal protections. These agreements raise ethical questions about complicity in human rights abuses, as vulnerable individuals are exposed to unfair trials and inhumane conditions. Kapoor's book goes beyond these practices to highlight broader themes: the weaponization of law, the manipulation of legal frameworks to justify exclusion, and the globalization of state control. Under the guise of national security, these systems disproportionately target marginalized communities. Religious and racial phobias are amplified, creating a cycle of oppression that's hard to escape. These practices are not isolated incidents. They're part of a global trend, a warning about the unchecked power of modern states. Kapoor's research is a wake-up call, urging us to remain vigilant and hold authorities accountable. What can we do to resist these injustices? Kapoor's book challenges us to think critically about the role of law, media narratives, and international agreements in perpetuating these practices. Communities must come together to demand transparency and fairness while advocating for the rights of the marginalized. Thank you for joining us in exploring Deport, Deprive, Extradite by Nisha Kapoor. This book is a powerful reminder of the importance of vigilance and advocacy. If you found this review insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to Polity Migration Insights. Let's continue the conversation in the comments. How do these state practices reflect societal attitudes toward marginalized groups? What role do media narratives play in shaping public perceptions? How can individuals and communities challenge these policies? Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning.